The word is Adamu. The original word is Adamu. Okay? And as I mentioned before, the Arabic words go through three transitions, like Muhammadun, Muhammadin, and Muhammadan, and when you put two fathahs, you put an alif, and Muhammadin. Okay. Okay. So they go through three states: Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin. Some names which are not Arab names, they don't go through these transitions. So Adam is not purely Arabic name. So it has only two forms. You will see Adama or Adamo and Adama. You will not see Adami in the Quran. Okay? So now here, Li is a harf-jar, means two, plus Adamu, okay. Two means, Li means two, and Adamu is a name. So when you combine these two, the rule is that Lam, we just learned that, is a harf-jar. It should change this Dhamma to a Kasra. But there is no name with the Kasra, so it becomes Fataha. Okay? So it becomes Li Adama. Meaning does not change. To Adam or to Adam.
So Adama, isn't it because of its being object?
It is object, but here this harf-jar will take over.
Okay.
But harf-jar cannot do much.
Right.
So so actually this is what it is. The jar state is Adama, the nasab state is Adama, but this is Adamo. So this has only two states. Like Musa.
Yeah.
Musa is all three is same.
Yeah.
Okay. Isa is same thing. So non-Arabic names do not have those three states. Pure Arabic names like Muhammadun, Muhammadan, Muhammadin go three transition states. Okay? So the word is Li Adama, which means to Adam. So now this sentence is complete. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that we said to the angels, make sajda to Adam, in front of Adam. Okay. Now here is something we should keep in mind, that the concept of sajda in this ayat is not to worship. Okay. Concept of making sajda, the way we make sajda to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we make sajda in order to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah is not telling angels to worship Adam. That is not what the real meaning of sajda is in this ayat is. This meaning of sajda is to show, bow down and show the respect. Okay? In Surah Yusuf, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that when Yusuf alayhi salam became the ruler of the Egypt, his brothers came from Palestine with the families, and when they reached to his court, they made sajda to him. His brothers made sajda to Yusuf alayhi salam. Sajda does not there mean that they worshipped, but they showed him the respect. Okay? In the older religions and older societies, respect, one of these sign of respect is to bow down or fall down in front of the other person. In Islam it is prohibited. in Islam, even to show the respect by making sajda is not allowed. Okay? So this is what the concept of sajda here is, that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to the angels, bow down or make sajda in front of Adam to show the respect, not to worship him. So that is what the ayah says. So what happened after that? The word is same, Sin, Jim and Dal, and this is again, it's a Fa'ala, Babe Fa'ala, and in Babe Fa'ala, if we put 3 fathas on 3 letters and make it sound like Fa'ala, this means he did, third person past tense. By putting 3 fathas is the grammar of he did, third person. So this word become sajada. He made sajda, or he prostrated, or he fell down in front. One person, sajada. So this means he made sajda, and that's single person. Okay. Its plural is sajadu. Sajadu. Which means they made sajda. Okay. They made sajda. Who are they here? Angels. So they immediately obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala when he said, make sajda to Adam. They made sajda. Sajadu, fa means so or then, fa means so. So fasajadu, they made sajda. So they obeyed Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command, and they made sajda. The next word is illa. Illa means except. Okay. So illa means except. Illa means except. Okay. The next word after that is iblisa. Okay. So let's understand this word first. Okay.
Isn't it a name?
Let me explain this to you. Okay. So the next word, which is iblis, in the Quran it is iblisa. Okay. There is in Arabic, there is a word ba, lam and sin. Okay. This means to become hopeless. Ba, Lam and Seen, this means to lose hope or to become hopeless about something. Okay? And the word that we can create about a person from these letters is Iblisun. Iblisun is a person or someone who became hopeless. Iblisun is someone who became hopeless. Okay? So the meaning of this word will be he who became hopeless. And in general, it is from the mercy of Allah. Or Rahmah of Allah. So that is the full meaning. Someone who becomes hopeless of the mercy of Allah, the Rahmah of Allah. That person is called Iblisun. Okay?
So his name was Iblis before he made the sajda?
So this is the different opinions. Grammatically from the word, Iblisun means someone who became hopeless. Okay? There are some other opinions that was this his name actually or not. Okay? Just like Jibrail is the name of an angel. Okay? Was this person, whoever he was, now this is the first time Quran is talking in this ayah, Surah AlBaqarah, in this story of Adam alayhi salam. Until now there were only three parties, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, angels and Adam alayhi salam. Now in this ayah, a fourth someone is entering into the picture. And the only word Allah is using is Iblis. Okay? So now who this thing is or who this person is. Okay? First, from the meaning of the literature, Iblisun means someone who became hopeless. Okay? Now, who this person or who this guy is or who he is. Okay? So let's look at some other ayats of the Quran. Okay? In Surah Kahf, Al-Kahf, Allah says, وَكَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ وَكَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ. And this is ayah number 50. Allah says, he was of the jinns. Okay? Wakana, and Kana means he was, Min means of, and Al-Jinn means jinns. So first thing from this ayah we learn that this person or whoever this Iblis is, he is not an angel. He is not a human being. But the another creation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks in the Quran is jinn. Okay, there is a surah jinn in the Quran. And there are many other places where jinns are mentioned. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala now is in this surah Al-Kahf has separated this Iblis from the angels. Okay? Because he was not an angel. He was a jinn. Okay? Very interestingly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ordering only the angels here to make sajda. He is using the word angels. And he is not an angel. Okay? So who is he and what is he doing there? Whoever this thing is, he is there. Okay? And what his response is. Okay, but before we go into that, let's look one more place. In Surah Al-Araf, and that's Ayat 12. Allah says, so these are the words of Allah. So here Allah is saying that he was of the jinns. Okay. In this surah Al-Araf, there is an ayat which says, "Khalaqtani min narin." Min narin wa khalaqtahu min teen. Okay. So this is part of one ayah, the whole ayah in the Surah Al-Araf. It has two parts. One part is khalaqtani min nar. Nar means fire. Khalaqtani means you created me from the fire. So this Iblis is saying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when he refused to make sajda, Allah says, why did you not make sajda? So his answer was, which is not in Surah Al-Baqarah, but in Surah Al-Araf, Iblis said these words. So this is, Iblis is saying these ones. He said, "Khalaqtani min narin." Oh Allah, you created me from the fire. Okay? And then he says, "Wa khalaqtahu," and you created him. And he's pointing to Adam. Min teen, from the clay, from the dust. Okay? So he is giving a logical answer. Allah says, why did you not make sajda? So he's saying, I did not make sajda because you created me from fire. And you created this person from the dust. And in his mind, he's saying fire is better than dust. He says fire is better than dirt or dust or clay. Okay? Because for whatever reason, fire is superior, he's saying that. So he's saying, I'm superior because my creation is from the fire. And this person is inferior to me because he is made of the clay. So his mind is giving a logic to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that based on that logic, I cannot make sajda to him. Okay? I cannot make sajda to this person. Okay? So he is deciding on his own self that one thing is better than the other, and based on that, what he is forgetting here is that he is disobeying the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay? So this is the two ayats tell about, first of all, he is of the jinns because Allah is saying that. And then he himself is saying that my creation is from the fire. Nar means fire. Okay? So now it became more clear here that this word Iblis is a jinn. He is not angel. And he is made of fire. So at least it becomes a more defined individual who this person is. Okay? Going further, these are the other three letters in Quran or in the literature. Shad, Shin, Ta and Noon. Okay? This has a few meanings, and one of the meaning is to rebel. Bali, okay, to rebel. And the word that we make from this is Shaitan, shaitanun, is means rebellious or devil. This is his title. The title of this Iblis is he is shaitan, because he rebelled, he became arrogant, okay? He refused. So, based on that, he became devil. Okay, in English, the word devil, but in Arabic, it's someone who became rebellious. Rebelling is like baghi or bagawat, okay? Someone who just does not want to do what he is supposed to do. Okay? So this is further explanation of the word shaitan or Iblis. These are the two names. Okay? Now the word shaitan is not only limited to Iblis, because people can be shaitan also. People also called as shayatinul ins and shayatinul jins, a jinn. Okay? And all those jinns who follow the Iblis, they are also shayateen. Okay? So he is the shaitan, Iblis, but then all the other jinn in his party are shayateen, along with people who are the shayatinul ins. Okay? So that is the explanation of this word Iblis. You have a question?
What does rajim means?
Rajim means someone that who has been thrown away. Rajama is to stone someone, to throw away. Okay? So that is because he was thrown away, he was rejected at that time, at that moment. So that's the reason called Shaitan Nir-Rajim, the one who has been thrown away from the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who has been rejected. Mardud is another word. Rad means to reject. Okay? So that is the Iblis. So now the explanation is that this particular jinn, whose name was either Iblis, or in Arabic language it becomes someone who has lost hope of the mercy of Allah. This used to be a jinn, and he was a great worshipper of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He was a great worshipper, and he worshipped for a long time. So his status was raised.